Today's horror manga dub in narration is Natto. From the horror anthology 100 Ghost Stories of My Own Death by Matano Anji, I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to Sky Santacruz. Check them out in the description below as well as pinned in the top comment. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this chilling tale. I hope you all enjoy.
I've been a regular at the Natto shop in my neighborhood ever since I was a kid. And lately, their natto has gotten incredibly tasty. The shopkeeper's husband passed away, and she's gotten up there in years, so her customer base has dwindled. I've been worried that she might have to close up shop. But the sticky, addictive flavor. Once you've tasted this, you can never go back to other natto. All out. Need to go and buy some.
And so, our dear protagonist made her way to that fabled natto shop. When she approached it, a smile formed on her face. That was when she saw a group of other ladies, bragging on how amazing the natto was. She entered inside the shop, sliding the door open, as the owner greeted her.
Welcome back, Asa.
Good morning. The customers are really flocking in. Can't blame them, though. I couldn't stop myself and went through everything I bought yesterday.
Happy to hear that. I'll throw in some extra today.
Oh, yay! I have to say, the flavor of your natto has gotten especially rich lately.
It's because you've been coming here all these years. That's how you can tell.
So, is it true? Is there a secret ingredient?
She paused for a moment.
I've changed up my fermentation process by just the smallest bit. I dug through past history and literature about natto and found a new way that it was made. It was used a long time ago. I was hesitant to change the recipe that my husband's shop had kept for such a long time. But I don't know what I would do if this place went out of business. So I had to try something.
And what did you try?
I started fermenting my natto with human meat.
Asa stared at her in complete and utter shock as she continued.
Keeping them together for all that time creates a sticky, addictive flavor that you can't get enough of.
Sweat dripped down Asa's face.
You're joking.
The shopkeeper paused for a moment, and then a smile formed on her face as she said,
Yeah, I lied.
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, it's absurd.
The shopkeeper packed her natto into a bag. Meanwhile, back in her apartment, she thought to herself, those words of that woman echoing in her head.
I started fermenting my natto with human meat.
That can't be true.
She grabbed it between her chopsticks, placing it inside her mouth, but that was when she felt a weird consistency. She couldn't believe what she was feeling. Indeed, it was a nail. A human nail.
A nail?
Meanwhile, back at the shop,
Oh, back so soon, Asa. What's the matter?
I found this in my Natto.
she placed the nail on the table, now in a plastic Ziploc bag. The old shopkeeper grabbed it with her leather glove, saying,
Oh no! How did that get in there? My apologies. It's all handmade, so sometimes things like this can happen. I'll give you a new batch now.
She took the gloves off of both hands.
Huh?
As our dear protagonist stared at her bony hands intently. But while our protagonist was deep in thought, she was soon interrupted.
This here is from what I'm selling beginning tomorrow.
She slowly opened the lid as Asa thought to herself.
I'm such an idiot.
Here you go, and some extra to make up for it.
Wow, this much? Sorry for the bother. Thank you.
No, thank you.
And when the door shut behind her, the old lady looked over.
Don't you worry, honey. I'll protect this shop no matter what it takes.
Revealing that she was now in a wheelchair, missing one of her legs. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. Sarah de Jesus, Moto Surf, Cleo, Minue, Kago, Andre Wolf, Voodoom, and Alex S. Thank you so much everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a good night everyone. Goodbye.